So today I want to talk about how I picked up the guitar after years of leaving it out in the corner, looking at it sadly with the eyes of me wanting to play it, but not really knowing how and being frustrated all the time. Um, to how I actually picked the guitar back up and started playing from emotion, from like the feeling of I don't know like being able to express yourself through the guitar. Um, that everything is all right. Um, I will show you later in the video an example of what you can do to create that feeling, to create that emotion, to have fun while playing. Um, because I think that is where a lot of us have difficulties with. Me, for starters, I still struggle with it. Um, and that is that practicing is not playing. And I know it may sound weird, but you have playing, so you play around with music, and you have practicing, which is kind of like, okay, I have to learn this perfectly, I have to do everything nice, perfect, follow the rules, follow the book. I have to do everything a certain way for it to sound good. And then you have playing, which is my favorite thing, honestly, to just play around with music. I get so much joy out of it. Um, Playing with music is actually really easy. It's also really simple to start with, to even if you're already like further down your career. It's like really it's more of a philosophy. The moment you start thinking that way, the moment you start thinking in a way to create that freedom, that place to create, um, is the moment you can start playing with music. Um, and it brings a lot of joy. Like it's just you're just having fun, you're having a good time, and there are no wrong notes. It's everything is vibes, everything is good, everything is cool. Um, let's see. Yeah, for me it was a friend of mine who helped me out of this situation. She learned by everything. She was self-taught. She learned everything by ear and stuff, and she had this wonderful way of improvisation, which just I don't know, it just stuns you. It's like, whoa, what? And the thing about this kind of music is that you really have to be able to listen to it. So you have to take a moment, take a breath, and then it sounds amazing. Even though, like, even if you don't take a breath and you just hear a quick sound, it's already cool. But um, yeah, this type of music is made for you. It's not necessarily something I'm noticing that is necessarily made for others. Sometimes it is, but most people don't take a breath. Most people find it hard to, okay, let's hear the music. Let's hear what it's actually sounding like. And instead of that, it's like, okay, this is not what I know, so I just go out, explore some. Whoa, okay, something moved by my window. Um, yeah, you don't. Most people, including me, years ago, didn't know. Don't I didn't know how to step out of um, the lines. All right, enough talking. I think I want to show you a little bit how to do it. Or first, I'm gonna show you a little bit. I'll improvise on some simple, really simple chords, and then afterwards, um, I will explain it to you. What I'm doing, what I'm playing around with. How do I create those feelings and vibrations? Cool. So first of all, I'd like to take a a breather. Like when I pick up my guitar, I wanted to do it out of calmness, out of relaxation, and not out of stress or panic or whatever emotion I was in before. So I want to reset myself. So let me show you how you can be dynamic and create music with really simple chords. That feels good. That feels amazing. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy this for a second and then I will explain to you what I'm doing. Alright, so what I'm doing is I am playing around with dynamics. There are different kind of dynamics. You can play around with loudness, speed, strings, so like frequencies, chords you can also change, that's also a dynamic. I think for now that's it. Maybe there's something else, but I'll come back to that later if it comes to mind. So if we start out with loudness, right? Let's say you play a simple A minor. You can play it really loud, and you can play it really soft. You can go even softer or even louder, it depends on your taste. I'm quite an aggressive player myself, so I like to play loudly. But that depends on who you are. You can change speed, so let's say you start off slow and then you go faster and then go back to slow, then you're also creating like an expansion. You can imagine it like time expanding or something like that, you know? You're expanding something and then exhaling? I don't know. I don't know the correct words, but you can... Let me show you. So there I'm playing with loudness and speed. So by combining a little louder note, strum in between, I can create a little more variation, things like that. And you can go slow to extreme. And you don't always have to repeat yourself, so you can create, you can flow, you can... It is about... yeah, just fumbling around. So that's loudness and speed. Let's see. Which strings you play is also quite important. So, for example, we play in E minor, right? I can play down here and it sounds low and low and low and low. And I can also go... and by varying between the two, I can... What I also like to do, by the way, with chords is just pressing them, releasing them. Which kind of mutes them and also plays an open, like, just open strings. But it's also a way to add variation, to add a little story, a little something. I think that's most important. You're trying to play around, you're trying to find your own voice, you're trying to express yourself in ways that are not difficult. You don't have to learn all these scales. You don't have to learn the chord progressions or chords. If you just know a few notes, even just by playing one note at a time, you can create something cool. If you alternate between two strings, even, that's already enough. You can... can play quieter or faster. And of course, the more you add, the cooler it will become. But if you're not there yet, then it's fine taking it simple. Because you can always add. Already by adding one more string to your strumming pattern, it becomes quite cool. Yeah, it has been maybe quite a long video, I don't know. I hope that this has done something for you. If you have any questions, let me know. Subscribe, leave a comment, share if you thought that this is interesting or not. If you've watched till this point, because then yeah, you're probably quite interested. I'd say for me, this is my passion. This is truly what I enjoy doing, playing around with music, actually having fun, creating, being free-flowingly something. I don't know exactly the words for it, but just letting your hands flow. And everything goes step by step. You cannot rush things. It's better to take it slow and take your time than to rush into something, because you'll always struggle and you'll always be stressed, and I don't think it's worth it, honestly. Well, that was me. My name's Ike Rosemary. I hope you enjoyed, and catch you later.